How's it going, guys? Pterodactyl here, and the channel has hit 5,000 subscribers. It's actually at 5,158 at the time of recording. I'm a little bit late recording this Q&A. I just want to give a big thank you to everyone who's been watching the channel, everyone that's subscribed, even if you just watch a single video, the members as well. You can become a member using the link below. Members get priority gameplay with me, a private Discord channel in the server, a little shout out at the end of videos, and they get access to emotes and badges and stuff. I really appreciate all the members and any donations that come in through the streams. So I thought I'd do a little 5k subs Q&A and got a few questions that I'm going to answer today. And the first one is from Ross Keane, and he asks, what draws you to the World War II genre? Are you a history buff or just like the setting? I would say I kind of am a little bit of a history buff. I don't go out and just actively search for history, but if I hear something, see something, then I'll start looking into that event and then the events surrounding it and really dig into it. And I think with World War II, what drew me into it was probably a combination of Battlefield 1942, Banner Brothers, Saving Private Ryan, growing up with those sorts of films and series, Bridge Too Far, Longest Day, stuff like that. And there's something about the weapons in World War II, the semi-auto rifles, the bolt action rifles, you get the BAR, the STG, they're just like, there's just something about them. Like, I don't know if it's right to say that they're iconic. I think they're just like a lot more satisfying to use than grabbing an M4 or an M16 or a FAMAS or something like that. It's just something about the World War II weapons that I just really like using. Tiger Bear 62 asks, do you think Hell Let Loose is going in a good direction? There's a lot of mixed feedback from the community, and I'm sure you have seen many people who want to revert back to update 8 or 7, and also how is the doggo. Yes, Hell Let Loose is going in a great direction. There are some things in update 9 that will change. I've got a video coming out on Monday that will go into those and other things I want done with Hell Let Loose. I think the console announcement is great. It's not going to affect the PC development at all because a separate studio is handling that, and there's going to be cross-play between PS5 and Xbox only. PC is going to be separate, which again I think is another good idea. The fact that it's coming to consoles means it's going to go out to a much bigger audience, which I'm going to say personally I'm going to like, because that could mean more people are going to watch my videos. So of course I'm going to like that. But what that will mean for Hell Let Loose as a potential franchise is that it's going to have more audience. There's going to be more money coming into the game. The publishers, Team 17, are more likely going to try and commission Black Matter to develop some sort of sequel, which I really want. Hell Let Loose isn't even out yet. I think it's got like a long shelf life. It's going to be played for a very long time, I think, but I'm looking forward to see what happens in the future. If they do like another Hell Let Loose game, will they do like a modern conflict game, Vietnam, who knows what. That's what I'm really looking forward to as well. And the dogs, well, the dogs are actually doing fantastic. They've settled in really well. Been really lucky with them because they've both been racing dogs. Pongo, he'd never lived in a house before. When we got him like house trained within a couple of days, or a day it took. It was really strange. None of them have been destroying anything in the house, which again is really lucky. And we have actually started to foster a whippet called Vinny. And he's like half the size of them. At the time of recording, we've had him for like a day and a half, and he's just fit right in with them. So we're sort of seeing how it goes, because if it goes really well, because we sort of need to assess him, see what he's like with other dogs, with other people, and then let the actual kennel know where we got Pongo and Purdy from, and they will be looking to find a forever home for him, or we may end up deciding to keep him. Not sure yet. Got to see how that goes. Normandy asks, will you be playing more other games or still be doing Hell Let Loose as a main game? So currently Hell Let Loose will be the main game of the channel. This channel was never going to be a one game only channel. I actually started off doing videos for World War III, which is kind of a dead game now, but I am looking forward to seeing that game when it comes back. It's pretty much been developed behind the scenes for a year, maybe over a year now, with no updates to the actual Steam version. So when it comes back, I'm hoping it's going to be good, because I did actually really enjoy playing that game. And then I moved on to Battlefield 5 and did some single player Let's Plays, but then I just sort of settled on Hell Let Loose. But in the future, I'll be looking back at World War 3. Obviously Battlefield 6, definitely going to take a look at that. Not sure how long I'll be playing Battlefield 6 for. Didn't play Battlefield 5 for that long because it was a bit disappointing. But we'll see, and there's 83 coming out as well. Looking forward to that because that's been made by the guys who did Rise and Storm and Rise and Storm 2. So I think that's going to be the next big sort of tactical large-scale shooter. That's going to be the next big one on the market. Bark asks, how do you feel regarding the console release? Will the gameplay mechanics and the likes be dumbed down to appeal to more casual gamers, or do you think there will be a significant difference between them as they should? Yeah, I've already said that I think console release is a really good decision, and I don't think the gameplay mechanics will be dumbed down. I mean, if you think about it, Hell Let Loose is an incredibly simple game to play. The shooting mechanics work just like pretty much any other shooter. You know, there's nothing complex or different really about them. There's bullet drop, there's bullet travel. Call of Duty has that. I'll say the bullet drop and travel is slower in Call of Duty, so people might be able to pick up Hell Let Loose even quicker. And when it comes to the resource system, again, that is incredibly simple. The main problem with the resource system is that people just don't build the resource nodes, so the commander can't do stuff. That's the only issue there, I think. And with the garrisons and outposts, again, there's nothing complex about it. It's just more about educating the players about how they do things and what the certain roles should do. And then when the game actually comes out, there will be, well, I'm bloody hoping, there's going to be some sort of tutorial or firing range to educate new players about the gameplay mechanics. Someone asks, where do I stream from? What country? England. England, born and raised. Districtful asks, have I thought about streaming or posting other games? Yes. All the time, really. You know, I've said that. I've never thought of this channel as a one game only channel, and yeah, I really believe that. It's just, I can't decide, like, right now what other game to play until Battlefield 6 comes out. Because when Battlefield 6 comes out, I really think it will pretty much be like a Hell Let Loose Battlefield 6 channel for a while. It kind of depends when 83 comes out as well and which games I enjoy the most. It could actually turn out that I stop playing Hell Let Loose. You know, I may enjoy Battlefield 6 so much that Hell Let Loose takes a back step in the channel and Battlefield 6 becomes what this channel was about. Or maybe 83 will come to the front. You know, I don't really know. But right now, I just don't know what to play right now alongside with the channel. I've thought about doing Tarkov because I think Tarkov is a great game. It's just really complex, a hell of a lot to learn, and I don't know if I've got the time really to learn all about the game while playing it. And the times I have played it, I really hate losing my gear. I really hate it. I just can't stand it. I like games like Dark Souls and stuff because you can fight back to the point where you lost your souls and get it back, but with Tarkov it's more than likely gone. I also thought about doing Rainbow Six Siege again. I did one video on that a long time ago, but I really enjoyed playing Rainbow Six Siege, so maybe, yeah, I don't know, maybe get some Siege in, or maybe I'll just start doing some Battlefield 4 stuff. I'm not sure. I'm just, thinking still. Ants Prism asks, what do you think can or needs to be incorporated into the game to make it as big as Battlefield, but keeping the Hell Let Loose aesthetic without going overboard, for example, half tracks, etc. Well, half tracks are coming to the game. The devs did say, they are coming, and they envision them as like a mobile spawn point. Jeeps are also coming, but other stuff that have come into the game, a tutorial needs to be added. So I'd like to see like a separate firing range as well, better performance. But I'm not really sure what else needs to be added. I don't really think anything does. I mean, of course, there's new content like the Eastern Front. Always going to say new content is going to appeal to a bigger audience. But in terms of like core mechanics and stuff like that, I really don't think it needs anything else. It's just more about polishing it now. That's what I think. Dr. Rockter asks, do I think Hell Let Loose will be a hit on console? In terms of a hit, like a huge game, no, I don't think it will. I think it's going to sell pretty well during its opening week, but going forward from that, I think it'll probably have like a small dedicated console community. I don't see Hell Let Loose taking too many people away from like the Battlefield and Call of Duty side. I think it's going to be just a small community. which is why I think crossplay between the two consoles has been a great idea, because it'll keep the player numbers up. AKW Gamer asks, how many hours do I have in Hell Let Loose? And as of recording, I've got 494.3 hours in the game, and that is my biggest played game on Steam right now. My second biggest game is actually PUBG. I've got 478 hours on that. I loved playing PUBG when it first came out, but I think I just got burnt out by Battle Royales for a bit, so I haven't played it in a very long time. Might pick it back up again, I don't know. And Thomas Cruz asks, what future do I expect for Hell Let Loose? And I expect it, in terms of Steam numbers, to, let's say, maybe double. I think Hell Let Loose will settle, once it comes out of early access, to be around like the 10,000 player mark, which will put it on around the same level as Squad. And while many people say, well, that's not a big community size, it's not that great, but it will be. I mean, right now it can be really difficult to get into a server because the servers are getting always full. So I just think this game is going to have like a long life. But the community won't be huge, but it's going to have a strong, dedicated community behind it. And I hope we'll get some sort of a sequel in the future. And that's it for this Q&A. Once again, thank everyone who's watched my videos, subscribed, my members or donators to the channel. It means so much to me that I've been able to do this. There's been quite a few times that I've thought about just stopping doing the channel and just sort of walking away, but you know, your guys' comments, the chats I have in the stream, it keeps bringing me back. It keeps making me want to make more videos and do more streams. So once again, thank you everyone. Thank you for watching this video. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video or in the next stream. Thank you.